Hello, this is Charlie Brawley coming back at you with another video. In this video, I want to talk to everyone who has recently purchased the bundle package, or if you've purchased not only the bundle package, but also the numbers game. I just want to give you guys a little guidance. So because it's a lot of information and you have to be careful and don't go into overload. So I want to talk just briefly about how you want to go about managing all this information. The first thing you need to do is go through every single video. Really take your time and really look at and listen to what I'm doing. I'm really breaking down the game in a lot of different aspects. Okay, so from the columns, from the numbers to the colors. So we're looking even all the way to the zeros. So it's a lot of different information out there. So take your time and go through it all. Number two, see which one you like best for you. Okay, because not all of them you probably will like. Some people like certain things more than the others. But one of the reasons why I'm giving you all, the reason why the bundle makes so much sense is because you can pick and choose the best times to actually play the game. Okay, so you always have a number of different ways to attack the game. So that when you're playing, you can instantly go to the board, take a look at it, and be able to recognize a very key play when you're actually playing. Number three, and I have very poor handwriting, so please forgive me. Let's see, number three, play sparingly. What that means is that once you've gotten comfortable with all the information and all the different systems, whether it's numbers, whether it's double trouble or third shift or whatever, what you want to do is play sparingly and don't spend a lot of time on any game. Okay. So, and the reason why you don't want to do that is because the longer you're staying out there, the more likely it is for you to get into a situation where you have to stay longer to make up potential losses. Okay. Most of the outfits that I have in terms of strategies, they are built so that you can kind of be one or two and done really quickly. And what you have to do is build over time. Okay. Don't try and go in here and be a player. If you're approaching this like a gambler, you want to sit here and play it all day, you're going to ruin yourself. Okay. So don't approach it that way. All right. You have a lot of different cool things here. Same thing with the numbers game. The numbers game is really popular. And it's one that you can make a lot of money really fast. The biggest key to everything that you have here is being willing to walk away when you are up. When you get up in profit, don't be greedy. Take the money and leave, and do it consistently. Take a little and leave, take a little and leave, take a little and leave, and then grow it. Don't spend more time playing. Just compound your money. Okay. That's all you have to do. So when you win one, be done. Be okay with that. Have a certain amount of goal. I only want to win 3, 4, 5 a day. Do that for 3 months consistently. And then increase your minimum bet on whatever type of, whichever one of the systems that you're playing with, or however you're playing. And also the last thing I want to say is also have a proper bankroll. You have to treat this like a business. If you're going into business and you don't have money to manage and or run the business, assuming that, let's say you open up a business and no customers came here today, and you only have enough money to keep the lights on. No customers came today, so you're going to fold your business because the only money you had was just enough to keep the lights on and no customers came today. There will be days where you may have, you might go down, or you might be negative. Not too far negative, obviously. You need to have a stop loss. I'm going to be creating a video talking about proper bankroll management. Proper bankroll management is just as important as the strategy. But it really boils down to the biggest key factor is walking away when you have wins, when you're up. Okay. But I am going to create a bankroll management video for you guys to check out. And it's going to break down the different styles of play. And what I suggest will be a proper bankroll. If you're going to treat this like a business, you need capital to run your business. Period. Because like any business, there may be days where you don't get customers, but you still will end up having to pay the lights for that day. Just because you didn't get any customer that day, you still had overhead to pay. You still had employees to pay. If you didn't get customers that day, do you fold your business? No, you don't, because you have money to support days when you don't get customers, even though you're still having to pay the overhead. The game of roulette, the stock market, and anything you're doing to make money works the exact same way. You cannot run away from the principal discipline part of this game. So if you don't have money, if you don't have a large bankroll, you're going to have to play less. You're going to have to be okay with only 2 or 3 wins in a day. All right. Until you grow your money, you're going to have to develop and learn those disciplinary facets, parts of the game. Okay. Because when you do that, any of what you've got in terms of the package, you're going to be dominating, but you're going to have to be consistent with it. Sparingly, but consistent. Steady is, I think what they say, a steady drip of water will drill a hole through a rock. So steady. You know, the tortoise and the hare. You know, the rabbit always lost to the turtle because the turtle was slow and steady and it didn't burn itself out. It's the reason why you normally drive 25 to 45 miles an hour, even though your car is capable of doing 180. But you never drive that fast because you don't want to burn yourself and crash and kill yourself and other people around you. It's the same way with these games. It's the same way in business. It's the same way everywhere. What I've pretty much done is been able to lower your risk or your calculated risk from a perspective of business. You don't have the overhead. You don't have a lot of the risk factors that you would in business. That could prohibit you from making profit. The risk factor, the biggest one, is going to be your abilities to leave when you're up. Are you going to be okay with growing your business? Because most people see this as a gambling device and they play it that way. And when they play it that way, they end up losing. Go check out the video when I was talking about the red hot chili pepper. Why most people fail at roulette. It's because the game is literally built to beat you through a series of algorithms. We play against those algorithms. We call them permutations. But what you have to do to keep from getting burnt out is walk away when you're up. It's the hardest, biggest, that's one of the biggest things I have, I end up preaching about. It's really difficult for a lot of people to do. Walk away when you're up. All right, guys, so I just wanted to throw that at you. Go through all the videos, see what you like best, implement the certain styles within your play, play sparingly but consistently, and also have a proper bankroll. If you don't have money to play with, you shouldn't be playing. But I'm going to have a video talking about bankroll management. Please continue to watch the channel. Check that out. Thank you guys so much again for those who are taking advantage of the 50% off. Did that again for this Christmas time. It's been a great year for me and family and other people around. Even though we had some losses through it all, things are looking up, and I'm very, very excited about 2019. If you still want to take advantage of this 50% offer, send me an email, permutationspro@gmail.com. It's 50% off of everything except for the mentorship program. So basically you're looking at the numbers game was $25 a number. It's down to half. So it's $12.50 a number. And then also the bundle package, which is about 9 different strategies, was $700 collectively. And that's a bundle. Individually like $200 or $300. But bundled, I made it $700. I'm giving 50% off of that, so it's $350. That's not the normal price. It will go back up because it really is worth it. But if you want to take advantage of that, go ahead and do it. Thank you guys so much again. But again, just remember all these key things. When you have all this data, take the time and look at it like a business training manual and approach it very diligently. And as such, be okay with small wins and growing over time. If you can do that, you're going to be great.